I couldn't be found out my big home. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you.
Hello everybody, I hope you've been doing well. It's been a minute, I know, and I say that every time I've made a video recently, but I have something very special to share with you guys, and basically this explains why I've been kind of a ghost on YouTube and why I haven't really been posting videos or anything like that. It's because my focus has been on this, and this is TankTracker. This is the app I've been working on. I've mentioned a couple times, I think, in some of my previous videos, and if you are part of the Discord, you guys are all very much aware what I've been doing, as I'm very active in the Discord chat, and I communicate a lot there about what I've been working on and really engage with the community there. We have a lot of people, a lot of supporters in the Discord, but it's a really great place if you are interested in engaging with other fish keepers or people. It's a great place. You should come check it out. Come say hi. No one bites much. Anyway, so TankTracker is the app I've been working on for the better part of the year. I had this idea late last year. I know there's other apps out there that do very similar things, but they all cost money or they're full of ads and all this stuff, and none of it was like super user-friendly to, in my opinion. Like I tried a bunch of them, and yeah, I mean, they're not difficult to use. I have a personal flair that I like to add to my UIs and stuff. But anyway, so TankTracker is in open beta. TankTracker is in open beta right now. So that means that you can go in and log in and make an account and all that fun stuff and start tracking your aquariums today if you wanted. So I want to go over some of the features and what you can really do with the app. So first off the bat, as a new user, you'd obviously go in and register your account. Very straightforward. So you just enter your username, email, password, all that fun stuff, and then it's going to direct you to add your first fish tank. Very straightforward process, but I'm just gonna log in here. So as soon as you log in, or as soon as you make your account and add your first fish tank, you are going to be brought to the tanks page. Now you can add multiple tanks. You can have as many as you want here, and each tank has 4 different buttons that you can click on. Obviously, the first one will be your overview page, your parameters and activities, livestock, and then your edit function. So you can edit your name, or tank's name, volume, dimensions, model, make, all that fun stuff. You can also change the image, save your changes, and or delete the tank. And I will say that if you delete the tank, it's going to delete everything that is related to the tank. So that's all your images, posts, all that fun stuff. Everything associated with this tank will be gone forever, and I'm not going to back up the entire thing for you. So fair warning, that's a thing that happens. So at the top you can see different navigational items. We'll get back to these here a little bit. Let's just focus on these two. So first one obviously is your menu. You can go to your tanks, you can go to the community, so you can see what other people are up to. You can see when someone adds a new tank, when someone makes a post. Very kind of Reddit-ish, I know. But then you can also filter by different categories. Those categories, so when you make a post, which is what this other icon here is, you can just start typing away. Add whatever content you want here. Add any images that you would like. And then you can also add, so if I want to relate this post, say to my to one of my tanks or maybe one of my fish, the drop down at the very top is a list of everything. So all your tanks and your livestock, anything that you've added, you can select and tag, and this post will then be associated with that livestock or with that tank. And then you have your categories, so you can pick saltwater, fresh water, help, advice, brackish, DIY, so on and so forth. And then you post it, and then you would be able to see it. It'll appear within the community. All posts are public, so keep that in mind. And then you will be able to see all your posts on your profile, and if you relate it to anything like one of your fish tanks, you will see it within that feed, and then you will also see it within any of your livestock, which I'll show you that here in a little bit. So this is the overview page. This is showing you basically everything going on with your tank. So all the photos that you've ever uploaded, the posts, your most recent parameters that you've logged. It's going to be able to show all of that, and then what your stocking is. So people can come in here and check out your fish and be like, hey, look, he's got, copper band butterfly, and those are the parameters. So my big purpose around like having this kind of view is that you can share this link with anybody. Go into like one of your fish tank forums or the Planet Tank or Reef to Reef or wherever. You can post this link and be like, hey, this is my tank, I've been having these issues or these sick fish, this is what I've got going on, help me diagnose it. Because the one thing everybody will always ask for are, what are your parameters, what is your stocking, and what's been going on. So this is kind of your one-stop shop to kind of provide all of that information in a very easy to digest format for anybody. So you can just slap this in your post and be like, hey, this is my tank profile, and help me out, because I don't know what's going on and I could really use help trying to figure out why I have algae problems or why are my fish sick and stuff like that. Or you don't even have to go to a forum, because we do have the ability for people to come in and comment on your post too. So that is also a built-in feature on this platform. So community, Discord, this is just a link to the Discord chat, so you always have that available. The profile page, so pretty standard, it's going to show all the posts that you've made as a user and a link to your tank. So you can just link your profile out, and people have access to see all of your fish tanks and judge you on how many you have. I have more than 2. You all know that. I just don't have them all listed here yet. And I have awesome updates to share with all of you. I just haven't gotten around to actually record any of that yet. My account, pretty standard. Log out, obviously. And then I have these 3 at the bottom. So support. This is where if you're having issues with the site, log a ticket. Don't actually say help, it's broke, help, because I won't respond to that. Be detailed if you have issues, but feel free. I will get to them as soon as possible. Again, I'm the only one checking these at the moment, so sorry if I haven't gotten to yours yet. And then I have a log a bug or feature request. So if you have a good idea, feel free to share it, because I do keep an active Trello board, which there are links within the Discord to get to that. And I am totally open to all feedback. I really want to make this app a place that everybody feels comfortable using and enjoys using, and helps build the community and helps people with a healthier fish tank. That's my end goal here, is to really, this is a tool to help everybody, help myself too, have a healthier fish tank and, know what's going on in my system. So we did kind of cover the overview page. So if I go into the parameters, so here I have the parameters page, and it's broken out into two sections, parameters and activities. I recently just released the activities portion like last week, so brand new component there. I'll get to that in a second. And parameters, so pretty straightforward. Add, edit, and save, so you can add as many as you want. You can then edit the current entries that you have in there if you want. This is like a little calendar view showing when, within like the last 3 months, how many times you've actually logged something. So the brighter green square obviously is when you log something. All the dark spots is that you didn't log something on that day. So say I want to add a new value to my salinity and my temperature. I just say maybe I logged this nitrates wrong. It's not actually 6, it's probably closer to 10. Save. So then you can see all of my values are there. Now we'll say by default, both of these will show everything that's been logged within the current month. You do have the ability to filter by month, so I can go back as far as I want, and it'll return everything that I've logged between that time span. And that's for both the parameters and activities. So at the moment for the parameters, we have like salinity, pH, alkalinity, ammonium nitrate, nitrite, temperature, magnesium, calcium, TDS, and phosphates. Now I have had a request to add a couple others, which I'm working on, like the GH, KH, and other things that some of the freshwater people really focus on. So working on that. The activities section, this is really a way for you to track like your water changes, your chemical dosing. So anywhere from like if you're dosing kalkwasser in your reef tank, or if you're doing flourish for your planted tank, this is a good way that you can then track that. The product and the amount are both free text, so you can put whatever you want there. And then other additives. So pretty straightforward there. Same functionality as the parameters and how that works. We then have the parameter breakout. Now basically this is going to be like a more, well, obviously it's a breakdown of all your different parameters that you've logged, and it gives you a good visual representation of your data. So you can see where, you've jumped up, and all of these values are actually dynamic, so based on what you have. So it looks like I might have a really big jump here when really I don't. Like 5 to 10 is nothing really for nitrates. I mean, some people might think so, but not really big. But so over time, obviously with your logging of parameters, this chart will change, and you'll see how you're doing and where your pain points might be, so you can easily have a great, easy to read, easy to consume view of your tank status and how healthy it is. So then we get into the livestock. So really this is just going to be like a catalog of all your fish, coral, plants, whatever you want to add, you have the ability to do so. So adding a livestock, I have the different icons up here. So this is coral, obviously fish, plants, and invertebrates. So you just go through this process. Next step is adding a photo. You can then crop it to get a nice headshot if you want. Then going into the actual livestock profile page. That's probably not the best example. I don't know if I had any posts here to show you. Well, I'll just go ahead and add one. So let's go add one to Danny. So I'm just going to update that Danny's doing great. So great, my journal's been logged. I can go check them out. There you go. Then I would be able to see that within my community page as well. So that's pretty much about it. Of course, you can also add in, or you can like edit all your livestock info all on this page and stuff. So pretty straightforward functionality. Nothing really. Pretty straightforward functionality there. So last but not least, we have I'm sure you've seen these. I'm not going to get into the modules, obviously. But donate and sponsors. So the donate button. Obviously, I have a little blurb here about what the donut program is. So this TankTracker is built, supported, funded, everything by me. So I don't have anyone else really helping with development. I do have some great and awesome people who have already donated to the cause and have been a huge support in helping me test this. Ever since I, well, for a while now. It's taken me a while since, working in a full-time job and stuff. It's hard to find time to develop and to make all of this functionality. But this really helps because it helps me when I do have my free time to, invest in this and to, it helps with my server costs as well. Because as this grows, it's only going to get more costly down the road. So this will help out a lot. But by no means is it a requirement for you to donate. It is there in hopes that I do get some support down the road, because server costs will just continue to get more and more expensive as time goes on. And it also helps me, in my ability to dedicate time and invest in continuing to deliver new functionality, because I do have a roadmap that I need to share with everybody of all the functionality that I have planned. Like, I really want to get some kind of like lineage component where fish breeders or coral or people who propagate coral can like track the lineage of their livestock. So that's something that I would really like to get out here relatively soon. So donations really help with that. Sponsors, I haven't really gotten into a whole lot. I'm trying to reach out to people at the moment, so not sure exactly where that's going, but if you'd like to sponsor TankTracker, let me know. Hit me up here, or I'll add my business email in the description below, of course. So would love to hear from you, and we can talk, we can chat, see what's up, see how we can help each other out. So yeah, so that's TankTracker in a nutshell. I'm super excited to share with everybody. This has been a tremendous project, and it's been hard to keep like secret from everybody because I want to share it. I've been wanting to share it since I first came up with the concept, but I really wanted to make sure that I had something solid before sharing. So please let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Come join us. Come join the TankTracker community, and join us in the TankTracker Discord server. Love to hear from you. Love to hear your thoughts. So again, thank you everybody for your support so far in the channel, and just everything. You all are amazing. I love this community. I love this hobby, and I'm so excited to kind of take it to the next level with this. So until next time, fish on, fish fam, and I'll catch you later.